Nio has reached prices of 760, guys, which is right around our price target of 771. So we had that big run up creating this descending triangle, 771 being the top. And then we see that we break out of that. We get in another pennant structure, guys. We break out of that. And then we get in another little resistance type of structure. So I was trying to make their move to the downside. So buyers buy it all the way back up. Now we're seeing a little bit of a standstill on that most recent daily candle, hitting 760 and closing at 737. This makes sense, guys, considering the past week. We've had a nice run up. We're talking around nearly 30% in stock price if we're looking at close around 26 to 27. Either way, a solid movement, guys. And if we take this right here, this was just about every single movement that we have. We got a similar movement here breaking out of that descending resistance, which stems at 770, as well as this smaller descending triangle here. A little bit of a triangle within that long-term triangle pattern. We got in a little bit of a pennant, chopped around. Once again, sellers try to make their move down right here under that 446, but then boom, green wide bar and break, leading to another nearly identical move to the upside before finding another resistance, breaking out of that. And that's a move that we have right here. All very similar and nearly identical. So what you could be expecting here is if we don't get that continuation, we get a little bit tight here, find another resistance type of range, possibly form a little bit of a pennant, squeeze out, finally hit that 770 and possibly get a move to the upside, breaking through that $8 psychological level before testing that 926, where we could either get that movement continuing or we could be seeing a little bit of another resistance form before breaking out again. And this is purely going off price history, guys. More recently, we've got nice move up, chop around, no notable pullback. Nice move up, no notable pullback, nice move up. So that's what we could be seeing, guys. And if we don't see that, watch for this volatile move to continue and break through 770, which is our price target on the channel, which is actually developing very nicely. So if the sellers remain in that control, watch for that $7 psychological level to hold up as that nice support, possibly chop around a bit, form that resistance and break. And if we don't see that and this stays in a nice volatile move, guys, just watch for that continuation of this movement to 770. Or if we broke 770, we're really clear if we go on the weekly here, guys. Very cleared to around that $9 level. Really not a lot holding us back past that, guys. You see that the 770 was this descending triangle, which was around 100% movement. So firstly, we had this descending triangle pattern right here, right around that support that we found right here, a little bit higher, 100% movement to the upside. Long-term descending triangle, found a smaller triangle within that triangle, really finding that support of $3, 338 to be exact, being that strong support. Breakout, pennant, breakout, resistance, breakout. So watch for that 770 to get touched, guys. And if we don't, watch to find a resistance and then further breakout. I think that Nio looks great here, guys. I think that this is the movement that the buyers need, especially if we get over 770. We're looking really nice at that 926. And given that we saw a 100% move right here off this first descending triangle, guys, we could very well be seeing a larger move here given all the time that we had. This time decay, guys, going down, down, down. Tightest price action we've seen on Nio in a very long time. And then we've just already gotten that 100% movement overall. And we're looking to continue that movement to the upside. Our next price target being that 926 after that 770. So a really good week for buyers, guys. Any of you following the channel and getting in these trades, either short-term swing trades or long-term investments, congratulations, guys. We have been killing it with Nio with our predictions and continue to look good as the stock continues trending to the upside, winning these battles within these resistance zones. Now, if we take a little bit of a look on the hourly, guys, we see that break more recently. So we see an obvious support level right around that 608 level, a little bit of a descending support. So we see that descending support kind of get created here. We ride that for a bit, and then we try to make that move up, reclaiming that support of 608, and we try to find that break. So we got a false break here, a second false break, and then that's where sellers really find that movement to the downside. They gap us down, try to continue, but there's really no continuation. That's where buyers step in right when they have to step in, get a little bit tight here, and then break out, leading to a gap up and continuation to the upside. So very nice price action here, guys. We see buyers step in time and time again when we need them to step in. And even after this huge selling pressure, we don't give way, guys. We still hold within that support zone of this candle here after that gap up being right around that $640 level. It continued trending to the upside for the entire week, guys. We're on a very nice uptrend and nothing can really stop us. We see that huge selling pressure. We get that continuation. We hit around 760 and still no notable pullback. So you see a little bit of a micro support get formed here right around that 729. Now, if that can't hold, guys, you would be looking at that $7 psychological level, right price doing something like this, like we've seen in the past, smaller pullback, getting within a resistance like zone and breaking out. But overall, guys, looking really nice. We could even be continuing this move to the upside, hitting that 770 before finding, any sort of test from the sellers. But I could also see a world where we kind of just form that resistance here, another little pennant type of formation before breaking out of that, breaking through that 770 like nothing, and then trending towards those $8 levels. That could definitely be happening as well. copying the moves that we've been seeing time and time again. But yeah, guys, pretty self-explanatory on Neo for short-term traders, right? Watch carefully here and be patient because we could be coming down to the floor of $7. It would make sense being a psychological $7 level, where then we could find that as support, continue trending to the upside, or just like I said, form a little bit of a resistance-like pattern before breaking out. So be patient on this one on short-term investors. As far as my long-term investors, guys, we're in a very good spot here. We've been crushing it with this stock, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down. I really think that this is just the beginning of what's going to be happening before any notable pullback. I think that we really do trend to that 926. It might take some time, right? Like we saw price really kind of drag on for a bit of time right here before really finding that breakout. So that's really what you want to keep your eye on for the next coming weeks, guys. If we kind of have a little bit of consolidation and a little bit of chop in price, that would be a good thing. What would be a bad thing is if bears step in control and get a pullback, right? Because we haven't seen any real notable pullback, right? I'll draw this out for you guys. If we see something like this, that is all good, right? A little pullback around, even we'll give it 15% because we've been up a lot. We could even be finding support at that $650 level and then trend to the upside. That would still be a solid type of move here, guys, where we could find a little bit of resistance and break out. But we could also be seeing something here where we didn't get too much of a notable pullback. We just kind of chopped sideways, and then we got that continued move to the upside where we'd be finding that support level right around that $7 level holding up and breaking through, which I think is a more likely case scenario. I think we do hold above that $7 level, and if we don't, guys, I think that we do continue trending to that 770, continuing this volatile movement to the upside before seeing any kind of chop type of zone. So that's all I got for you guys today. Keeping the analysis pretty self-explanatory. We're looking really good on Neo for long-term investors. Short-term investors, we're in a spot where we could be chopping a bit before that next huge leg to the upside, but we could also be continuing in this volatile movement as we are still in this movement, guys. We've only seen one red day after this nice continuation. So be patient with this one, guys, and let me know your price predictions for Neo in the comments below, both short and long term. I appreciate you guys all watching to the end of the video, and as always, trade smart. I'll see you all in the next one.